Hey dear Libras, my name is Marina. Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing tarot spread just for you for upcoming month of February 2025. If you're new, want to join us, please like, subscribe, share, throw some ideas my way, or leave some comments. I'm more than grateful for it because, of course, it helps me to help you and it helps to grow this channel. Obviously, only if you wish to do so yourself. Without further ado, let's get on with this. So, beginning of February, you have got 9 of Wands, and that means you're feeling quite tired. I suppose exhausted. It could be physically, it could be mentally, but nonetheless, you will feel the strain. You also have got a card. It's a major kind of card, and it's all to do with changes at work or off work. It's becoming more creative. It's thinking about how you can express yourself or how you can earn your income, maybe a different way. So when this card falls is usually when we look for another job or changing the work or wishing we can change it. And you also got card 8 of Pentacles. That card means trying to preserve the money, trying to save the money for the future, trying to make some sort of plans where you could benefit from them at later date. So all three of them together, it does says that you're quite hard worker at this moment, and maybe too much so in the beginning of February, many of you will be thinking that you at your last tether, so to say, with working plans. And many of you will be thinking of changing your work, maybe cutting hours or changing work altogether or changing how you work, maybe doing different strategy or different schedule or routine to make it better, alter it or adjust it a little bit more to your benefit. Or you could be just thinking about it. Maybe you're just thinking, look, I've had enough of this one. I'm ready to go to do something different. So that's also could be possible. And of course, the reason I suppose you've been working very hard and stuff is, of course, money. So you're trying to save it, you're trying to put it into something. It could be anything that supports you in the future, your family home, your pension, anything like that, or perhaps a holiday they're saving up or whatever that might be. It's the money that you save for something for yourself for future. So yeah, beginning of February, it's all about changes at work because you're feeling quite tired. Something's got to give, but the reason you're doing it is to make sure you're doing some savings for yourself for one reason or another. So yeah, it's basically having a look at what's actually will help you to do that. It's choosing the most best option for yourself to make it effectively. So middle of February for you Libras, it's Page of Wands, and that means there's going to be some news or new beginnings on some sort of project. It could be hands-on. Very often it's hands-on projects, so it can involve in home decoration, or it could be work, or some sort of creative project, whatever you're doing at this moment, each individual one of you. So in the middle of February, dear Libras, you have got Page of Wands, and that means new beginning, new opportunities, or some news about work or projects that's very likely to be hands-on. It could be some structural or decorating project at home, and it's not doing it, it's just considering it, so to say, just peeking through the keyhole, seeing what's available for you if you to take that option. It's just like devouring on a thought, an idea. Or it could be the same idea about new work project. It could be new possibilities. You may have some offers to consider. Maybe you'll be offered a project or a work. You also have got King of Cups, and that means your intuition will be full on, and also your well-being. So make sure you look after yourself mentally as well as physically, because mental health often goes on to affect our physical health. So it's basically card of well-being. It's a health on all levels, but it starts with your soul. So it's basically your intuition. Listen to your inner voice. Make sure you do all that supports your health, mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health. And basically scan yourself, scan your body, scan your mind, scan your soul, what needs to be addressed, if any at all. So yeah, it's all basically listen to your intuition. And you also have got a card of 6 of Cups, and it's nostalgic card. It's card that says you're going to be going back into the past, and you're going to be remembering how things used to be, looking back on loads of memories, nice memories. There could be some sad memories, but it's all about living in the past, and it's all about maybe comparing now and the past. And of course you have to be careful here, because nothing stays the same, and we need to let past go where it belongs. So basically, all three cards put together, it does suggest that you might have some thoughts, some ideas in what is best for you to do work-wise. What you used to do, what you want to do now. Maybe compare things with the past experiences, but you have to listen to your intuition and to your soul and inner voice to choose the right one. At this point, you're not going to make any decisions. At this point, you're just going to be thinking about just weighing your options up, sort of thing. You're not actually going to be springing into action and doing something or making decisions. You're actually just going to weigh everything up and see and compare it, as I said, with the past experience to, I suppose, know what's best for you now. What can you learn from the past and what experience you would like to have from now on. So you end in February with Seven of Cups, and that means you're going to be start looking at your options. You're going to be start looking over your option, and being a true Libra, you might find it a bit overwhelming because you won't know what to go for. There's so many different things, and you will be like, what do I do? So the best solution this card advises you is to narrow your goals. Make sure you throw away from your head everything that you know for a fact is not going to work. It's not going to make your heart full of joy, and it's not going to benefit you. So these you just dismiss straight away, these ideas. But the ones that actually potentially can do what you want them to do, if they some ideas you're thinking, well, no, actually, I can turn this around and I could actually make something good out of it. Those ideas you go for and you try them, you test them. To take the pressure off the decision, you could just say to yourself, I'm just exploring it, I'm just testing it. So do that one, but do that one by one. And if it doesn't work, you could dismiss it and then move on to the next one. So narrow your choices. That's the best option. Next card you have is Two of Pentacles, and that means you're going to be juggling with money. It's basically knowing that you might have to just be careful with money. Don't part with them easily. Make sure you keep them to yourself and make sure you maneuver them effectively. So money, I'm not going to say is going to be short, but I am going to say that you might want to stick to your budget and be quite precise what needs paying first and what's maybe can be left as a treat afterwards if everything's okay, only for now. And you also have got a Six of Pentacles. That card always suggests that you've done something but you haven't accomplished it, and it needs to be accomplished elsewhere. It has to be done in different grounds, in different base, different place, or different people, different circumstances. It has to be done on a different terms, put it this way. So it's not disappointing card, it's just card saying, well, I've tried it, that did not give me what I wanted, but I know I'm going to take it somewhere else and that will pay off. You finished part of your accomplishment, but not all. And to do all, you need to move on and continue elsewhere. So overall, the whole month for you, dear Libras, it's to do with your work. It's to do with how you express yourself. It's to do what you want to do in your life. Quit doing things you don't like. And I think that's what you're going to be looking at. You're going to be looking at most effective ways to earn your income, and something that you could later save and enjoy your life in future. Perhaps you put in some pension schemes, as I said, or something else. But it's all to do finding the right work for you to do, finding the right way to express yourself if you're not working. How do you what you're accomplishing and how you do that. So overall, the whole month will be for you, as I said, looking towards a new ways of raising money, new ways of making income, because previous ways do not work for you any longer. They just don't. One way or another, it just leaves you very tired, and it seems to be taking your energy and not enough giving back for it money wise. So you will be looking to change that, which is quite right, Lynn. Follow your intuition and make sure you rely on your past experiences to see what will work for you more effectively this time, with all the experience you have gained, with all the things that had happened in the past. It's easier to make choices of what will work for you and what will not work for you. And of course, that's what you will be doing at the end of the February. You will be looking at all your chances, all your options. Don't feel overwhelmed, because you might. Just make sure you have your budget to keep you, help you to keep going. And just know that if you haven't accomplished the whole shebang that you planned for, no way to feel disappointed about it. You basically take your project and you go elsewhere to more fertile dry, where you can plant your seeds again, and you can look after and you can rebuild it. So, and of course, it's also the Six of Pentacles are also to do with money as well. Not just, I mean, it's a life situation, but it's also finances. So it's basically, if something did not pay off literally financially, it will pay off if it's somewhere else. Yeah, once you've taken it, don't give up. That's the message of the reading. Don't give up doing your projects. Alter it, adjust it, and take it with new gained experience and learned lesson into more fertile ground where it can flourish. Okay, so good luck to you. Brilliant month. Keep your chins up. You're doing really well, and everything will be just fine. So good luck to you. Take care. Bye bye.